Hi, my beautiful spiritual family. I am KK, the Intuitive Gemini Empress. I'm here today to do a reading for the sign of Leo, a bi-weekly reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Okay? I have already said prayer and pre-shuffled the cards. As I always like to say, if you're finding that it's not resonating with you within the first maybe 5-10 minutes, then feel free to look at your birth chart for your moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter signs, and then check out my other readings for those, okay? Moon is indicative of emotions. Venus, of course, is how we love. Rising is more physical attributes. And then Jupiter is our luck, okay? So let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the next 2 weeks for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. All right, you got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is also, sorry, I have hair on my hand, is also water. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Next, you have the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Okay, you got the Ten of Wands, which was fire energy. So Aries, Leo, your energy. In Sagittarius. Next we have the Knight of Cups, which is Cancer energy. I was about to say Knight of Cups again. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the next 2 weeks for the sign of. Got the High Priestess, which is also moon energy. Next we have the Six of Swords. So that's air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Libra for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Libra for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Libra for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages. We got the Six of Cups. That's air energy, water energy, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any additional messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo for the next 2 weeks. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Leo. All right. Got the Ten of Swords. Again, air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then you got the Three of Wands energy, which is fire energy, which is Aries, Leo. So your energy in Sagittarius, okay? Shoulder's still bothering me, so I'm a little stiff, so I apologize. First card that was down was the One of Cups. This is an offer of love, or offer. So if it's not love, it can be an offer that makes you emotionally happy. So, so either if it's about love for you, then an offer is going to come through that you've been waiting on for quite some time. So it could just be somebody that you've been interested in, and they're coming through and they're offering you this love. Okay, that maybe you've wanted from them, maybe you've been liking them for a long time, and now finally they are offering the same thing in return. It could also be that an offer comes in that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, emotionally happy. The offer may come in and it may actually make you cry because you're so like surprised by the offer. It moves you emotionally, okay? Whatever the offer is, you're going to want to move forward with the offer, with this Cancer energy, with the Chariot, okay? Now, I don't know who the message is for, but whoever or whatever this person resembles in your life, is going to be like they're the yin to your yang, or the yang to your yin, okay? Because, and I just said that, I mean, I've always noticed these in the bottom of the deck, the black, white, but they go together. They're supposed to be together. And so I felt like that message was for someone out there, okay? So if it's regarding love, then they are the yin to your yang, or vice versa, the yang to your yin. It could also mean, the Chariot could also mean that you're looking at new cars. It could also mean taking a trip, which is not far from home. So it could just very well mean that, let's say you live in California, you may be going to Vegas. You may be looking at taking a trip to Vegas. So it's a place where you could potentially drive to, but, you know, maybe you're looking to fly. But whatever the road trip. So it could be a road trip for you, even if you're thinking about flying. So you could be maybe in like Detroit and you're going to go to Pittsburgh. So you could do a road trip, but you don't necessarily have to. It could be that you're in Houston and you're thinking about going to New Orleans. So something like that. Okay. So, of course, it doesn't have to be. It could just mean that you're looking at new cars. It could also mean that it's time for you to move forward with something. If it's indicative of you moving forward with something, it's positive energy, because a great weight is about to be lifted from you. A great weight. So you may have felt overwhelmed for some time. But now look how close you are to getting to your destination. So that weight is going to be lifted. You're no more carrying heavy loads for you. Okay. No more. So that's going to be over. So I'm not sure if this is you in the card and you have been moving really slow to offer. See how slow the horse is moving? He's walking, but he's not galloping. He's not prancing. He moving slow. And the knight does have a cup of love in his hand, but he's not looking at his cup of love because he's passionate about offering his cup of love. It's nothing like that. He has it to offer, but he's in no hurry to offer it. So that could very well be your energy. I'm trying to think of your last reading. So in the last reading, I honestly don't remember if you guys got the cup of love and if I was telling you, no, for your sign, I was actually telling you you were juggling too many things. It was too many people coming up in your reading last time. And actually, this reading, I guess you're not juggling anymore. Or maybe I'm not tapped into that energy anymore. Maybe I'm in somebody different's energy, but I almost want to say this is your energy. Or it could be somebody that you're very interested in. And while, yes, they're offering their cup, they're just slow to give all of themselves to you. It may have been maybe some trust issues or something like that come up before in the past. But they're definitely making an offer to you. And it's definitely a offer that makes you emotionally excited. But maybe they're not exactly offering everything. They could just be offering, like the offer, while they're making an offer, the offer could be very small. So I got little hands. So the love that they're offering could be like this much love. Not this much love. They're offering this much in a little hand. Where it's only like 2 sips. That's it. 2 sips of love. You don't get a whole cup. But it could be because of like what I said with your last reading. In your last reading, you were juggling way too much. It was like lots of people coming up in your reading. So it could have just been telling you now that you've gotten a lot of those people out of your life. Yes, the one person that you love the most, or the one person you like the most, or whatever, could be still like lingering and want you to love them and maybe offering you some love, but they're not offering all of themselves to you. They're not, because of maybe the trust thing. I keep saying trust, so again, it may not resonate with everyone, of course, because this is not love for everyone. If it's regarding business, you are yourself not offering. I mean, you have love to offer, you're just not offering all of it. You could just want to do what you do, how you do what you do, but you don't want to do everything that's involved with the do. So you're just offering just enough. You're not offering too much of it, okay? Which is okay, because with that great burden that you're about to have to put down, or you're going to be able to put down, do you really want to rush into anything? I don't think you do. You guys are highly intuitive with the High Priestess coming up in your card. You're highly intuitive. So you could just very well be highly intuitive people. It could also be that you are a tarot reader like myself. You could be an empath like myself. You could be a light worker. You could be a Reiki reader. You could be a shaman. You could have dreams, like messages come to you in your dreams. If that's how you're receiving messages, make sure to keep a dream journal next to your bed so when you wake up, you can write them down immediately. Your intuition right now is telling you to move away from something. It's something in your life that maybe had caused you troubled water at some point. So the water may be a little choppy here, but ahead is all smooth water. The water is so calm. So you're definitely moving out of this area of choppy water and you're moving into calmer water. So maybe you're ready to turn your back on something. But again, it's so many other people that came up in your last reading. It looks like you have already started to get things out of your life. And maybe you're not cutting people off. It could be people cutting you off. But it was all necessary things that needed to happen to bring you to this better place. Okay? Because right now it looks like you're in a good place. And now Mercury is in retrograde, and it seems like a lot of my readings, this card, the Six of Cups, have been popping into. So the only reason I brought up Mercury in retrograde, Mercury is going to be in retrograde till March 9th. With Mercury in retrograde, typically that means that someone from your past is going to try to come back into your life. It could also mean, so when that card comes up, it could just mean that you are reminiscing about things from your past. But because Mercury is in retrograde, I honestly am feeling like for the majority of people, somebody from your past is going to try to call you, be in communication. They're going to likely reach out to you, which may stir some feelings, which may actually make you do a lot of this reminiscing of your past. But be mindful, Mercury is in retrograde. So yes, this is brief shadow point after shadow period after Mercury goes direct on March 9th. But it's like for 1 week, it's going to kind of be in the shadow phase while it's going direct. Okay. So once things go direct, keep in mind that this person who popped up out of the blue, who is trying to still be in your life, when it goes back direct, they're going to realize that you're somebody from their past. Or you may realize they're somebody from your past and they haven't been in your life for years or whatever because they're not supposed to be in your life. Okay. Sometimes the universe tries to teach us a lesson, and once we learn the lesson, we're able to get that person out of our life, or that person is removed from our life. But it's for a reason, because we were supposed to learn from it. Just because that person was supposed to be in our life to teach us a lesson. So sometimes we have, which is the Two of Cups energy, a karmic relationship. So they're supposed to come into our life, but it's to teach us a lesson. Okay, we're supposed to learn something from this person, but then we're supposed to move on. And that person, whatever they brought into our life, whatever lesson they taught us, they were supposed to teach us that lesson. So then that way, when we move on, we became a different person, a better person. Okay, so it could just very well be that this person came into your life to teach you this lesson, so that way you can be that better person for whoever it is that you're destined to be with. Okay, so keep that in mind. Mercury is in retrograde, so as people try to come back in, it doesn't necessarily mean they're supposed to be in your life. All right. Next, we have the Ten of Swords. Sword energy. I'm not sure if I said it with the Six of Swords, but sword energy is air energy. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The Ten of Swords could be physical pain. It could also mean emotional pain, but some type of extreme pain that you just went through. But keep in mind, with the tens, as with every 10, it's coming to an end. So you see the light on the horizon, right? The clouds are starting to lift, and it's, whatever pain you have been in, that's coming to an end. It could also mean that, because these swords are going into chakras. So it could also mean that you have your chakras are blocked. your heart chakra, your third eye chakra, your sacral chakra. I don't feel like it's this particular, whoever's energy I'm tapping into, this is pain. You were in pain. I can't really tell if it was physical pain or emotional pain. I'm not feeling pain in any particular part of my body. So I'm going to say it was more emotional pain. You've been through a lot emotionally. You know, maybe as some of those people were getting out of your life from your monthly reading, that could have caused you some emotional pain, because maybe some of those people you wanted to stay in your life. You felt like they were supposed to be in your life. But again, talking about karmic relationships, sometimes we're supposed to get things from people and then we move on. They move on, we move on. And it was like a life lesson, more of a life lesson that we were supposed to learn to teach us to do things differently or be better. Otherwise, we're going to stay in that vicious cycle. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But the pain is going to lift. You're not supposed to stay in that energy. All right. Next is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is indicative. First of all, it can mean one of two things. Okay, so it can mean you're turning your back on something and you're looking out towards the water and waiting for your ships to come in. So this is like the faith card to me. Not only do you feel comfortable in turning your back, it's because you know that something greater is coming later. Something greater later. All right. But this is basically the card of waiting for your ships to come in. So just being patient. It's coming. It's coming for you. You know it's coming. You just, in your intuition, you got the High Priest card, High Priestess. You know it's coming. You know that you deserve whatever it is that's coming in. You just don't want to be as patient for it. You feel almost like you're being punished by having to wait for it. But you are destined to get it. It's coming for you. You just have to have faith that everything's going to be all right. You just have to be patient and know that it's coming for you, okay? I'm actually not going to ask for clarification on any of these cards. I think it was very straightforward. A great way, I think your angel number is 66. So look up the number 66 as the angel number. So 66 angel number, Google that. And it's going to be like, usually they give you multiple messages, and read through the whole thing and see what message resonates for you. Okay, it resonates with you. I think it may be one or two of the messages that's going to ring clear, very true for you in whatever your situation is. Okay. But otherwise, that's it, guys. This is very straightforward. It's letting you know that a great weight is about to lift off of you. Whatever pain you were in, that pain is going to be lifted as well. And everything is going to end up being okay. Everything is going to be okay for you, okay? I love you guys so much. I will see you guys next week for your monthly readings. I'm sorry that this reading was late. Please like, share, subscribe. And that's it. I love you guys lots. I'll see you later. Love and light. Bye.